Let's take a minute to visit with Caleb Okechukwu, the Orange, and Pitt on the road. Back to work that way on one of these business trips, Caleb, and I could sense the emotion kind of feeling there's just a little variety, right? Obviously, the Dome's been great, and now you guys bond together. You're the only ones on the road this time.
Yeah, I think it's good for us. You know, we've had a lot of home games this year, and we get to go out in Pitt and hopefully get a win this weekend.
It sort of gets you to reset the routine, right? And I know when coaches talk about the upside of a road trip, it is that you're the only guys rooting for Syracuse in that whole big stadium, so it has a tendency to bond you together.
Yeah, you know, we kind of have a chant, you know, like we all we got, we all we need. So we've carried that throughout the whole year, and hopefully we can go down to Pitt and do the same thing.
You know, at the start of the year, had you here, and we're talking about, well, this is a unproven group, defensive line, and you've earned your keep. Now you're a veteran, right? You've been around the block. You're a leader on this team in more ways than one, and you're heading into the last third of the season. Do you sense that sort of maturity kind of coming about you personally and the team in general?
You know, I think for me, I think it's more on a national level for me now, right? But I think I've kind of accepted that role starting in like spring ball. So it's definitely just a blessing to see it, you know, just going to fruition for me the whole year and be recognized as a leader on this team, because that was my goal to begin with.
Sure. Well, it's part of the development of an individual and of the team. Did you feel like you have to sort of wait your turn? You got to do something on the field, right, to sort of earn that respect, and then you can go from there?
Yeah, that's the way the game goes. Like you got to earn your keep out there every day. So I think it's just a blessing for me to just be able to see the work I've put in behind the scenes, you know, pay out for me on the field.
What was the review from your perspective of the Notre Dame game? They obviously were able to run the ball quite effectively. You're a pass rusher, but with only three down linemen, somebody's got to stop the run there. So how'd you process that one?
You know, they're a big physical group, and we knew that going in, like, despite their record. You know, at the end of the day, you know, we don't look at their record, and we knew that they were a good team. So I think for us, just going into it, they ran the ball a lot. And obviously, you know, to be simple, they beat us, you know, and they played better than we did Saturday, and that's what happened.
Is there an anticipation that Pittsburgh would attempt to do the same thing? Israel Abanikanda, one of the top running backs in the conference in the country, and he's been very effective.
Yeah, he's a great runner. I think he's the most all-purpose runner right now in the nation. So, you know, they have another good back, but we have another great defense. So I'm not really worried about that, and I think we'll have a good game plan for him. Yeah,
how do you stop the trend here, whether it's a technique or physicality? I know that they're over the course of the season, those bumps and bruises and that sort of accumulates, right? But no bye week right now. You got to stop it.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? You know, it is what it is. It's why you play this game. It's why you signed up for it. You know, you can't worry about everything that comes with it. You just got to go out there and do it. So that's kind of how we focus. Coach White does a great job of reminding us that each and every week is us versus us. So we don't really care who we play. We're not worried about that.
Well, still number one in total defense in the ACC, so you could puff out your chest a little bit with that.
Yeah, for sure. I think that just comes with, you know, our mob mentality that we bring to each and every week. So it's definitely just a blessing for us to still be up there even after these two losses.
Going back to the other idea of kind of sustaining it and bouncing back, we don't talk about it a lot, but Sunday, Monday, those are recovery days for you. How important is that?
Oh, it's really important. You know, I'm playing a lot of plays. I'm averaging about 60 plays a game. You know, and when you're doing that in the trenches, it can definitely bang up on your body. So just getting in the tubs more, getting in the training room more, and understanding that, like, my role is a lot bigger now, so I have to be ready all the time.
Is it my imagination, or have I seen more sort of hockey line changes, 3 for 3, in the last couple of weeks, more than usual?
Yeah, Kevin Jobity has stepped up big for us in the last 2 weeks, so I'm definitely just proud of him and his improvement. So, you know, just seeing that trust with him, you know, it gives us more opportunity for more guys to get in faster.
Does it make a difference in your mind if 3 guys are replaced as a group versus keeping that continuity? Really, you, Kayvon, Jatias are the first group out there. You're in there most of the time, but then there's some mixing and matching.
That's the thing. It all depends on the feel of the game. You know, Coach Acuff does a great job of like feeling how we feel, talking to us throughout the sideline of the game, and you know he understands if all of us need one, he'll get all of us out. You know, he does a great job with rotations and everything. So definitely good to have that.
Yeah, interesting stuff. What's the first thing top of mind here going to Pittsburgh this week? Most important factor to win the game?
First thing I'm thinking about is just winning, stopping the run, being us, playing our game, not playing their game, but playing our game. I think we'll be fine.
Last thing, Caleb, how about a little promotion for your Mob podcast? You're taking our job here, hosting a media star. What are you learning about your teammates through doing that?
You know, I think everybody has their own story. You know, we just want to give guys a platform to tell it in their own way. You know, so everybody tune in. It drops every Wednesday, 7 p.m.
Okay, well, there you go. Shameless plug, and you can see that right here on YouTube. Caleb, thanks for the time. Best of luck. Keep up the good work, okay?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Caleb Okechukwu, host of the Mob podcast, also a pretty decent defensive lineman as well.
Yes, sir.